Hey everybody, it's Jess. I'm finally making a YouTube channel. I've had my channel for a while and I did upload a few years ago. All those videos are private now. I've really been wanting to do more videos and beauty videos and things like that. Honestly, I am absolutely terrified and incredibly nervous to do this. But I'm trying this new thing where I suck it up and do things that scare me that I've always wanted to do. This is something I've always wanted to do and continue doing, and not do for a few videos and then quit, which I've done before. For my first video, however, I have decided to do my everyday makeup look. I know that this might be a lot for some people for everyday makeup, but I am currently in school for medical aesthetics, so I have to do a full face of makeup every day. Also, I know some of the things I do for my makeup are not technically correct or what you're supposed to be doing. It's just how I like to do them. Let's get started. So I've already cleansed and moisturized my face as well as cleaned my hands. Always clean your hands first. Now I'm going to go in with some primer. I usually use Benefit Pore Professional by Benefit, but I just ran out. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It's just a sample. I got it at Sephora. And I'm just going to rub that all over my face. Make sure I get it everywhere. And as you can probably see, I do have pretty bad acne. So I use quite a bit of cover-up. Use the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. My shade is Swan. I just pop that on all the spots. Sorry if I'm looking off camera. I have my mirror down there. I forgot to pre-dampen this. Okay, so now that I'm back and I have pre-dampened my beauty blender, and I know it's really dirty and disgusting and I really need to clean it, but you know, we do what we can. Now that I've done that miniature layer, I like to go in with my foundation, and I use the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. My foundation shade is Seashell. I usually just squirt a couple pumps onto the back of my hand, and then just kind of smear it around my face in different areas until I got it all on there. Once I have my foundation on my face, I use my Morphe M439 brush and I blend it out. Sometimes poke myself in the eye. Great. I always make sure to blend it out a little bit onto my neck so that I don't have the demarcation line. Once I do that with the Morphe brush, I then go back in with my beauty blender, smooth anything out that I need to smooth out. that, I go back in with my Born This Way concealer, and I usually do my little spots again. After I make sure I have all the spots covered, I usually do a little triangle under my eyes and out. Once I have that all done, I go with my under eyes first. Take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and I dump some into the cap. And I use my e.l.f. blending brush, looks like this. Then I just brush it on. I'm spilling this everywhere. Like Casper's twin. I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit and I'm going to use this middle shade. I think it's fawn maybe. And then I take my e.l.f. contouring brush. This brush, kabuki brush, not a brand name, just I don't even know where I got it, and I blend it. That all blended in, I like to go in with this brush. I don't know what the company is. I can't read the name on it anymore. I think I got it when I was still getting Ipsy. And I go back in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills kit. And I like to go around my nose. I go in with my bronzer, which looks like a mess. It is the New York Color Sun to Sun Bronzing Powder, and it's in shade 719A Terracotta Tan. And I use this brush that I got in a set from Walmart. And I just kind of use both colors and just swirl it. Once I'm done with my bronzer, I go in with some blush, and I use the blush palette from Makeup Revolution London. And the color that I use the most is this one right here. I don't know what shade it is, but I like that one. I then like to do my eyebrows, and I have been using the Revolution Makeup London Ultra Brow Professional Makeup palette. And normally I would use this color, but because my hair is dyed darker, I've been using the darker color. And all I do is I take the little brush that came with it. It's a little angled brush. It was a really dirty little angled brush, and it looks crazy right now. And I usually do that on both of them, and then I go in with just a little spoolie. This one is from the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. The pencil's out, but I still use the spoolie, and I fix them up. And then once I'm done with using this, I go in with some concealer around just to tidy up any loose ends. But I'm going to do that off camera, and then I will be back when I'm done. Wow, I look wild. There. So now that my brows are done, they still look a little bit weird. That's fine. I am going to start on my eyes. And I've recently really been liking this Tarte palette. I just got it, and I really like this for like an everyday look. It's the Rainforest of the Sea Volume 3. And I like to use this brush that came with my Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. It has like a little flat end, and then it has a fluffy end. So I take the fluffy end, and I go in with the color Escape right there. I just like to go all over the lid. And once I'm done with that, I use the fluffy end again, and I go in with this shade Malibu. I like to go just through my crease. Then once I'm done with the crease, I use my Morphe M441 brush. It's a big fluffy brush. I like to just blend it out a little bit. Go in with shade, I go in with the shade Central Park from my Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette. And for that, I like to use this brush. It is the Morphe M433 brush. I just kind of tap it just a couple times, and then I just go right in the corner. Once I have that done, I go back in with the M441 brush by Morphe and blend that out. Now that I have that blended out, I like to go back in with the Tarte palette, and I use the little flat end of my Urban Decay Naked brush, and I go in with the shade right here, Treasure, and I just like to go into my corner. And once I have that done at the top, I like to go in with the M433 by Morphe and take a little bit of the Central Park from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I just take just a little bit and I just like to bring it down on my lower lashes. Take the Urban Decay brush again, the flat end, take the shade Treasure. I like to take my eyeliner. It's just a twist pencil liner from Maybelline New York, and it's in shade Onyx. And I just go up in my waterline right here on the top. My Fenty Beauty eyeliner. It's the fly liner, and I just like to do a very thin line on the top. I'm going to do that in the mirror. I then go in with my mascara, and it is Benefit Bang Bag Gal. I'm going to go in with my highlighter, and I'm going to be using the Morphe Britman Rock palette, Babe in Paradise. And I like to use the brush that came with the palette. And I'm going to be using the shade Vacation. I also like to go in with this e.l.f. blending brush. Same shade, and I just do my brow bone. And then I'm going to go in with my lipstick, and I am using shade Birthday Suit from the Tarte lip paint. And then once I'm done with my lipstick, I use my Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. This was my first video of my everyday makeup look. Sorry if it was really awkward or a little bit rough, and I know the lighting was really awful. I'm just really nervous right now, but hopefully they will get better. The more I do them, the more comfortable I get. I am open to lots of different ideas of YouTube videos. Let me know what you'd like to see in the comments below, and subscribe if you want to. Alright, I guess I should end this video. I will see you hopefully next week.